Hi, welcome to my channel, Takakatero. Today is December 21st, Saturday 2024, December 21st. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days left of the year of 2024. How insane is that? I don't know why, but I'm feeling very excited about the ending of the year. It's feeling refreshing, it's feeling free, it's feeling exciting, it's feeling adventure, it's feeling new, it's feeling beginning, it's feeling ends, it's feeling wonder. Yeah. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone, I have a dream. Okay, no. I want to tell you a dream or a snippet of a dream that I had. But okay. Before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. All right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a snippet of the dream I had, right? Which is interesting because all the words that I was just saying just now, it kind of makes sense. I got to light this little itty-bitty candle. All right, so in the dream... Oh, you know what's so funny too? In the dream, I was with like nuns, and we were pouring cement, like we were rebuilding a foundation, like fixing it, rebuilding it, right? And I was with the nuns. You know what? Give me 1 second. I gotta look this up. All right. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to say like leading, but I was in a way calling the shots of the rebuilding of the foundation. It was like, I think like I don't know, like it felt like a park, like maybe like a community park, right? But I was with some nuns, and I was basically kind of calling the shots, like rebuilding. And it is so funny too because I was having a conversation with somebody today about pouring cement and mixing cement. How there needs to be like a dynamic, and then it's kind of like you pour the cement and they mix it, and then two, and then sometimes they pour the cement and you mix it, right? But that was a different conversation, but whatever. So I was kind of calling the shots, like I was mixing the cement, and then I was also like pouring the cement, and like the nuns, they were like chipping away at the old foundation with like a shovel, and like I was like pouring the foundation, right? And what was interesting was that there were like these people, and they were riding on their bikes, and they were shouting, and I remember in the dream, I was like yelling at them. I was like, I've also been doing a lot of yelling in my dreams lately, which I've never really done before, but I've been yelling more, but basically like, I was like really yelling at them, like, because they were getting mad, not mad, but they were just being ignorant, right? It was kind of like, it was like a group of guys, like maybe like 3 or 4 guys, and they were riding on their bikes and they were yelling, and I was yelling back because I'm like, you guys are the ones complaining about how the park is, the foundation is of the community, blah 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 blah, and here we are fixing it, and now you want to complain about that. So you're complaining because nothing's being done, but you're also complaining because it's finally getting fixed. 333. And I was just like yelling. I was like, we're doing this for the community, blah, 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 blah. We're fixing the foundation. If you don't like it, no one's telling you to be here. You can leave, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're complaining about nothing. You're complaining about what? Like, I was really yelling in my dream, and it was so funny. Because that's not the first time I've been yelling in my dreams as of late. I had another dream where I was basically yelling at somebody because I was basically telling them, in my dream, I was basically telling them, you're wasting your time on things that don't matter. And I was like really yelling at this person. Like, it's so funny because like when I yell in my dreams, I'd be like, ah. That is so funny. But so I was like, right? So they drove off on their bikes, like, you know, and I was just like standing there because I'm like, you're not about to like, not in my dream. So yeah, we were building the foundation. So there could be people around you feeling some type of way because you're rebuilding your foundation, or you're rebuilding the foundation of something. 434. I feel like for a lot of you, you're rebuilding your foundation. I gotta check on her 1 second. All right, I'm back. So I looked it up. None. So obviously nuns, the female representation of someone serving, committed 24/7 to God, the Most High God, right, our Father, Lord and Savior. in dreams, spiritual devotion, purity, and self-discipline. It may also represent a need for guidance and support in your life. Alternatively, it may indicate a desire for celibacy or a fear of sexuality. Reflect on your spiritual beliefs and practices. So a lot of you are rebuilding your foundation or have been rebuilding your foundation. And a lot of you, if you've been asking for guidance and support, you're getting it. For some of you, you should ask for guidance and support. Like, it doesn't really help. I mean, it doesn't, it would not help, right? It would help. Like, it's not going to do you any harm for asking God, for like, God, help me, blah, 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 right? But for those of you who have been asking for support and help, have been asking God and praying to God, you're getting that, right? You're getting help rebuilding your foundation. And I do feel like the foundation that you've been rebuilding within you is supposed to, like, it's supposed to, like the new you, it has an impact in the community, in your relationship, in your foundation, in your job, in your environment. It has a big impact to where other people are noticing it, to where it's like you're supposed to be of service, like you have a purpose, right? And this purpose is for the greater good, all right? Like, what was it? Service to humanity. For those of you, it has to do with, because I joked around saying I have a dream. So for those of you, it's about your voice, you speaking, you being able to use your voice, right? So you could be like a public speaker, or just you speaking about your trials and tribulations, your testimony, okay? Alternatively, it may indicate a desire for celibacy or a fear of sexuality. So for some of you, there could be something there where you might want to practice celibacy, which isn't a bad thing. But if you're doing it because you're afraid that if you end up having sex, you're going to be like shunned or shamed, or like it's like you're going to get punished by God, that's like a little OD. Like, that's a little too much. So you need to find a balance. That for you, you'll need to find a balance. If that part resonates with you, you'll find a balance, because there's nothing wrong with sex. It's just, it has to be between two consensual adults, right? And, you know, obviously it would be preferred if it would be within wedlock, but obviously that's not always the case, especially like that's never always been the case. But you're not gonna get condemned for having sex outside of a marriage, right? Especially if it's like between two consensual adults that have the mutual feeling and understanding. All right, so that's that. And then it says reflect on your spiritual beliefs and practices. So yeah, basically, like, you know, just kind of figure out, like, you know, just what you want to believe in, what you want to practice, where you want to go. Like, for some of you, you may have been a little confused, like, what should I believe in? What should I be doing? Am I gonna go to hell? Is this okay? Am I gonna get in trouble for this? And it's just like, to God, you'll always be his baby. You'll always be his child. And it's realistically, as long as you're not being malicious and you're hurting anybody, nefarious, stealing, killing, raping people, right? You're not being, you know, a walking, talking demon. You're fine, right? Like, you'll get smacked on the wrist a couple times here and there because you might be, don't be doing that, right? Don't touch that. But aside from that, I feel like you guys are fine. And you guys are definitely on the right path because you're getting help and support. And it's noticeable. Like, it's noticed. People are noticing and they have a problem with this. And it's crazy because the same people, it was giving me the vibe like they would complain that nothing was being done about the park. But we were in the park kind of like rebuilding the foundation of the park to build something new. And they were complaining because it's like, they're complaining because nothing was being done about the park. And now they're complaining because they just want either you're damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of energy. Right? It's like, oh, why are you touching the park? Why can't there's always somebody trying to do something here, always someone trying to revamp things, always, you know, there's always people that think they know better and blah 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 blah. But you were just complaining about the park and never being neglected and nothing's being done and blah 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 blah, right? And so, right, there are people that they will condemn you because of the way you were, and they were going to say something because of the way that you are becoming and the way that you will be, and that of who you are now, right? So, but either way, I feel like that doesn't really matter because they kind of just rode off on their bike. And I also feel like for some of you, you're gonna have to stand your ground verbally, right? Like, because in my dream, I was just like, listen, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like some of you are going to have to, like, stand up for yourself and stand up for your beliefs and stand up for, like, listen, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. Like, either you like it or you don't, but that's not my problem, right? And I feel like that's so you can continue with the work of the inner foundation. For some of you, it could literally be breaking the foundation to build a house. Right, you know how like when they buy land and then the foundation is set and they have to break like the first shovel, which is like breaking the land, and they cut like the ribbon and they're like, yay, right? So for some of you it could be like a house. For some of you it's just you're rebuilding yourself. You've been rebuilding yourself. You've been reworking yourself, and there's gonna be people that when they always had something to say about who you were before, the things that you did, how you dressed, how you walked, how you talked, blah, 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 1122. And now that you're not that anymore, oh, you think you're being this, or you think blah, 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 or blah. And it's just like, either you're damned if you do to these people, or you're damned if you don't. So it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you're getting help and support. You're on the right track. Just try not to get too hung up on like, oh, because I grew up Pentecostal. And so Pentecostal is like a strict form of Christianity. So people couldn't, like, the women, they couldn't, like, color their nails, cut their hair, go to the movies, wear skirts, right? It was very, very strict. So you're not gonna... You're not supposed to take it out. Congratulations, but can you put it back in the box?
Yeah!
Thank you. But you're not gonna get condemned for, like, wearing jeans or, like, having sex outside of your marriage. I mean, not your marriage, but outside of, like, if you're single, like, it's not the end of the world, right? Obviously, it would be preferred to be married while, being active in those activities, right? But, it's not going to be the end of the world. Again, I'm saying it would be preferred to do those things within a marriage, within a union, right? But if you're just like boyfriend and girlfriend, it's not the end of the world, okay? If you want to wear jeans, it's not the end of the world. If you want to wear acrylic nails, it's not the end of the world. You don't need to, right? But, like, your faith in the Most High God really goes deeper and farther than aesthetics, right? I mean, I have tattoos and piercings and I have, like, fake nails, but, like, that doesn't matter. I mean, it matters because, like, I enjoy these things, but I know at the end of the day, it's not prohibiting me from having a relationship with the Most High God, right? So, as long as you really, like, your faith and your beliefs, that's really what matters, right? You can't say, oh, they don't believe in God because they wear acrylic nails. Like, that's not a thing. She's gonna turn that on. You can't turn it on. It's gonna be loud. Do not turn that on, please, okay?
I'm not turn it on?
Mm-mm. No, please. It's gonna be loud.
Loud?
Yeah, I don't want you to turn it on.
But my ears are be too loud.
I know, baby. That's why I'm telling you. Please don't turn it on. I gotta make sure all the cards are. Bam, 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 bam. It's giving excitement, adventure, beginnings, growth, wonder. It's so funny because I feel like there's just like this new flame of energy bursting within the collective, and it's just like, yes, I am ready. Like, let's do this. Let's go. Right? But obviously, like, it's kind of like you're waiting in line for that super cool, awesome roller coaster. And you're excited, but you gotta wait, right? and you're getting closer, and the closer you get, you're excited, but you gotta wait. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I love roller coasters. I think roller coasters are so fun. I can go on the same roller coaster back to back. Granted, like, you need a break because that's not good for your equilibrium. But yeah, I think roller coasters are so fun. There's this one, and I think the Great Escape. I think it's like the Fireball or something. And it literally, it's like a fire, or no, the Hot Rod. Is it called a Hot Rod? But it's just like one big circle. It's a roller coaster, and it just spins. And it's so cool. And at one point, it just stops. So everyone's like, got their arms dangling. Ah! And it's upside down. And it's just like a total rush. And it's so fun. Then they have another one called like the Boomerang. You know, it's so stupid because Great Escape and Six Flags, they both have the same design of roller coaster, but I think one of them is called the Flashback and the other one is called the Boomerang, but it's the same thing. And there is like Six Flags owns Great Escape, which is, I don't know why, but I don't know why they have a different name, but I guess it's to defer the park, right? Six Flags also has like this one ride called the Houdini, but it's like an optical illusion, but it's so cool. It's so cool. Which is, you know, because like Harry Houdini, the magician, it's based off of him. So like the ride is like based off of him. It's just really, really cool. Anyways. The Ace of Cups. Oh wow! I've been doing this like all day. It's just so exciting, and it feels good, right? It just feels good. We got the Ace of Cups upright. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, beauty, opulence, pleasure, self-love. This is nice. This is so nice. I'm also getting with this water energy here, so you could be like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this is just about like the things you desire with Scorpio, the things you believe in with Pisces. What is Cancer's motto? That's interesting. I don't know why I don't know that. Cancer is very... I love Cancer signs. I enjoy all the zodiac signs. I really do. It's just when they're karmic that I'm just like, ugh. I feel. Right. Okay, so yeah. So it's gonna be about the way you feel about yourself, about life, about love, about the Most High God, your beliefs, you know, the things that you believe in, and the things that you desire. I feel like you're combining all of these things, and it's, oh, I'm hearing the perfect formula. I'm hearing that you created the perfect formula for not only happiness, but for success. Congrats. Congratulations. It's giving. It's giving. This is so exciting. Exciting. It's very... You're also, with this one here, you're also using your intuition. King of Swords on the fence. Somebody could be stuck on you. This could be a King of Swords that's stuck on you, or stuck on the fact that there's nothing that they can do about this. They could also be trying to... No. Is it... They could also be trying to figure out what new things are coming your way. There's something in your life that's really catching this King of Swords off guard. I saw... It's with the 5 here, yeah, there's a lot of things that are changing for you and around you. and because of you, because you've like found that perfect formula for yourself, right? So, and with the number 1 here, you're using your intuition. So because of that, like this King of Swords, hold on, I'm getting caught on air. No pun intended, right? But this King of Swords did not. They did not expect such a change to happen for you so quick, so fast. So like, right? Like they did not intend for this to happen. They didn't expect this. They didn't see this. This is something they didn't expect for you to be in this Ace of Cups energy. This person, this could be a masculine who did not expect for you to love yourself, right? That could have been the secret formula. You just loving yourself, and boom, 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 everything is falling into place. I feel like this person. So let's say this is like a King of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, or you could be this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and it's a water sign woman or a water sign man, or an air sign man or air sign woman. It could be an air sign man or an air sign woman. But I do feel like this person, not only did they not expect this change to be happening to you, for you, but it's kind of like they want to like be petty. They want to like do things to cause some sort of conflict and chaos and whatever, to like, so that way it'll affect your movement. A lot of it is because they didn't expect for you to be in this energy, and because you're in this energy, not only can they not do anything about it, but they can't see what's to come for you. One, it's not their business, so they're not going to be able to, and two, it's kind of like they're taking it out on you that they can't see what's coming for you, right? And it's kind of like, so because of that, because they don't know, I just seen 222 again, 2221, 2220, because they don't know what's coming for you in like terms of like change, wheel of fortune, wealth, health, abundance, love, pleasure, happiness, opulence, new friendships, new relationships, whatever. Because they can't see these things, it's almost as if like they want to take it out on you. And the way they're going to do that is by causing conflict and arguments, right? Those are really just a form of, that's the only way they can like punish you, because they don't know what you're getting, right? It's kind of like somebody punishing you because they can't look inside your bag. That's really what this is. There's a man or a woman who is, in a way, kind of like subconsciously, right? Because it was kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing, right? So it's kind of like if you didn't love yourself, that's good for them, but they're also going to be like, oh, you don't, blah, 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 right? But now that you do love yourself, that's bad for them. But of course, now that you do love yourself, it's a problem. It's a problem when you didn't love yourself, and now that you do, it's a problem for them. So you see what I'm saying? It's a problem if you do, a problem if you don't, right? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. And because this person can't see what's coming your way in all aspects of your life, they want to take it out on you by causing arguments and conflict. It's just a way of them, like, this could be a narcissist. It's just a way for them to, like, if they can't physically do anything about it, they're going to try and mentally do something, mentally bother you, emotionally bother you. They can't physically do anything, right? This could also be somebody who they won't physically put their hands on you, but you better believe they will play those mind games to a T. You better believe they will try and gaslight you like no tomorrow. You better believe they will make you feel guilty. But they won't put their hands on you. Because if they put their hands on you, then they would be seen as like abusive, right? DV, right? So that's what this is. But they won't put their hands on you, right? Because they don't want to be seen as abusive or anything like that. But they're definitely doing something, because they physically, not only can they physically not put their hands on you, not only can they physically not do anything about this, but they physically cannot stop this. And that's what really grinds their gears the most. That's what really gets to them the most. So what are they going to do? They're going to punish you for for the changes and the good things that are happening in your life because they can't control it. They can't do anything about it. Right? This is someone who likes to pretend to be the nice guy, right? And because they've never put their hands on you, whatever like that, like, no, they're not. He's a good guy. He would never do that. Right? But you better believe when it comes to gaslighting, they're a pro. You better believe when it comes to those mind games and manipulation, and this person could be also like trying to spy on you, or they spy on you, or they have spied on you, or like invaded your privacy in some way, right? Oh no, she wouldn't do that. She's such a sweet girl. Oh no, he wouldn't do that. He's such a nice guy. Right? A trick of the narcissist is the illusion of the nice girl, nice guy, right? They won't put their hands on you because that would ruin the image that they have created, the illusion that they have created of the nice girl, nice guy, right? So of course, they would never put their hands on you because that is going to scare them out of their own illusion of themselves that they are projecting. So of course, but you better believe they know other ways, and they will use them. But this person can't use it anymore. They can't. So that's why it's it's like, oh, they're frustrated. It's like you're literally overflowing with like opportunity. You're going to be overflowing with like financial opportunity, love, soul tribe. Bless you! Page of Wands, upright, on top of the King of Swords on the fence. Keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. But I get the word discovery here. This person, they're trying to do... I gotta close that. I'm getting cold. Hold on. What happened? What? Ugh. What happened?
That's okay. That's okay.
Listen, put it back in the box.
The box?
Yes, I want you to put it back in the box.
Oh.
And stop playing with it.
Dad!
No, don't play with it. Discovery. I feel like one of the reasons why this person is watching you and stuck on you is because it's kind of like if they watch you, maybe they can learn something. Maybe they too can learn how to be love themselves or love life, or they're in like this. Oh, I'm hearing manhunt, but discovery. They want to.
I put it in a box.
You put it in a box? Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Like,
you could just leave it there. It's fine.
it was reusing.
I know, but you could just leave it there. It's okay. Here, let me. Yeah, I feel like this person is like in the discovery energy. I don't know why I was gonna say Discovery Channel. I used to watch a lot of Discovery Channel though. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, this person, hello, I literally just said that. This person could be watching you because they want to discover something. It's kind of like they're observing you. And it's like if they keep observing you and watching you, maybe they too will discover that spark of life that they need, right? The spark of life that they're looking for with this Page of Wands energy, right? Love of life, enthusiastic, excitement, discovery, free spirit, courage. This person, they're watching you. And there's something about this that's very like can you back up, right? But at the same time, it's also like, I understand, right? It's kind of like you see some majestic birds out in the wild and you're so curious about them. You want to watch them to see how their routines are and what they do and how they are, and you know how they interact and how they build their nest, and you know, especially so they're watching you for like inspiration. They're hoping that they will discover some sort of inspiration by watching you, right? Which is, there's also something very sad about that as well, because it's like they feel like they cannot find this within themselves. They have to watch you, and it is actually very sad, because this person can be inspired by you. There's nothing wrong with being inspired by other people, but the problem with this, I feel like, is that they don't know how to find their own inspiration. They see you being inspired by whatever, and it's like, well, maybe if I watch them, I can probably see what they're being inspired by, and maybe I too can be inspired by that. And I feel like there's something really sad about that, is because what inspires you may not do anything for this person. And it's like, this person, they want to follow your path to see what inspires you, and that's not going to work for them, because they need to follow their own path. And that's why I'm saying, like, it's very sad. There's nothing wrong with being inspired by other people, but if your purpose, if you're making it your purpose to just follow this person, it's not going to work. I'll give you an example. Actually, it's not an example, but something funny I noticed. So the other day, I was like in a store, right? I was like at a Barnes and Nobles, and there were like these two people in front of me, and I just knew that they were going to the checkout, right? So, and I was like kind of on my phone. I wasn't really paying attention, and so I can see them from like the corner of my eye. So I was just kind of like following them, and when I looked up, they had went down the wrong aisle to go to the checkout, and so they had to turn back around because the aisle that they went down was like a dead end. And it's actually, this is the perfect example, and it's kind of funny because when I looked up, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'll just follow them, it's not a problem, because they know where they're going. Come to find out, they went down a dead end, and because I followed them by not paying attention, by not, you know, like, oh, I should go here. Instead, I was just like, I'll just follow them, you know, they'll take me where I need to go, right? And come to find out, they didn't even know where they were going. They went down a dead end. But I was too busy, like, putting it in their hands instead of just, like, doing what I normally do. Like, oh, okay, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go here, and then there's a checkout. Boom, done. But I feel like this person is kind of like that. They're just like, oh, well, then they know where they're going, right? And I'm not saying you're going towards a dead end, but it's just like where you're going, it might, most likely, almost definitely, it will be a dead end for them. So that's why it's kind of sad, because they're not realizing they have to go their own path, but they're watching you to see what inspires you, because they too want to be inspired, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that, right? You know how many TVs and movie shows and artists and blah, blah, blah that people get inspired by every single day? It's, you know, and then you get that inspiration, and then you create your own idea, your own path from that. You don't follow them down every single path, and you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so this person is watching you, and they, I feel like this is somebody who's like trying to catch up, but because they don't know what inspires you, and they're kind of like putting it on you to kind of like find the inspiration for them. That's not, one, it's not your job, and that's not gonna work, right? Like, darn if you get your own inspiration, but darn if you don't tell me how to get my inspiration. It's just like, that's not my job. That's not. So now this King of Swords, they want to punish you. They want to take it out on you because you're in this Ace of Cups energy, and everything is just coming towards you. Page of Cups reverse, right? And everything is coming towards you, and they can't stop it. They can't see what's coming towards you, because it's kind of like every time they look up, there's always something new. Always a new door, always a new window, always a new this, always a new that. And it's like they're getting mad. They're very frustrated. I'm also, to them, it's kind of like, Why can't I be inspired? Like, what's... Oh, that's so sad, because now they're asking what's wrong with them. They're asking themselves, they're like, what's wrong with me? We got the Page of Cups reverse here. It came out on the side. This person might want to do some cheap flattery, like want to kiss your butt. Oh wow, it says deviation from the path. Look. See? Deviation from the path. I mean, if you flip it, screenshot, then flip it, it's a 2 of cups. Oh, it's the Page of Cups reverse. Deviation from the path. I also feel like this person is making it seem like you're selfish for, like it's your fault because you started loving yourself. Now you have all these opportunities and windows and this and that, and I don't have any inspiration. It's just not fair. What's wrong with me? And it's just like, what? Deviation from the path. She's so funny. Judgment. God is being... Oh boy. They're gonna get in trouble for this. Yeah, they're gonna get in trouble for this because it's kind of like God's like, who are you to be telling my collective that it's their job for them to find your inspiration? Who are you to be telling my collective that they shouldn't be doing XYZ? Like, who are you to be telling my collective they shouldn't be loving themselves? Who are you to be punishing my collective because they're having all these new opportunities and blah, 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 blah. And, like, who are you? Like, you're not a judge. You're not God. Who are you to be taking it out on my collective because they are where they're supposed to be and they're going where they're supposed to be going and they're getting helped and they're creating a new foundation? Who are you to be trying to punish my collective for that? So they're going to get in trouble for this. Right? This is like that fake nice girl, nice guy. Right? It's like they won't put their hands on you, right? Because that will for sure make sure that they will not be the nice girl, nice guy anymore, right? But God sees all. God knows that this person, right, they're not abusive physically, but you better be sure those mind games, they will work it to a T. That gaslight, they will work it to a T, right? They will make you feel so bad because, well, what about my inspiration? What about my path in life? Who's going to help me? And God's like, what? I feel like this person knows that they're about to be experiencing a lot of hits. Not physically, like, it could be like financial hits, environmental hits, karma, pretty much. This person knows that they're about to be getting karma really soon. And it's kind of like because of that, with atonement also being here, that's why they're trying to be kissing your butt, right? They're hoping that if they kiss your butt long enough and hard enough and fast enough that God will forgive them for taking it out on you because they have no spark in life, right? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, I'll find my own path, and God's like, it's too late now. I already blew the horn like 2 horns ago. Like, what are you talking about? We gotta go. Wrap it up. Let's go. You're about to get karma. Let's go. This person's like, wait. Let me just. God's like, no, I strung that bow. It's good. We're good. Let's go. We gotta go. It's like, wait, you're amazing. You're handsome. You're beautiful. You can do anything. I'll find my own path. Like, I'm inspired. And God's like, let's go. We got things to do. Let's go. I got a couple more karmas to pick up on the way. Put your shoes on. Let's go. Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, there's something real big about this person who is like obsessed. Like there's this weird obsession about, like, it's kind of like they want to hold on to your arm and be like, wait, don't go, just wait. They want to keep you still. They want to keep you standing stuck. Also, somebody's messing with bones. Yeah, someone's digging up bones from a graveyard and messing with them, because that's something I saw in my dreams last night. Also, be careful with what you touch. Somebody's messing with bones. Voodoo. It's a man. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a man, a karmic air man, a karmic air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could also be a karmic earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I'm really getting air sign, a karmic air sign. And they're really trying to mess with bones. Or they're having someone. And also interesting too, because the bones belong to a dead man. But it's like a jawbone. Somebody's doing something with the jawbone. So, like I said in the beginning of this reading, some of you could be public speakers, because I saw a jawbone. It was like a box. It was like a jawbone and like a wishbone. So somebody could be wishing that you kind of just like, you don't stand up for yourself verbally, you don't speak up for yourself, you don't stand your ground, you don't use your voice to speak about your testimony, your trials and tribulations, and you know how you got from point A to point B, because the words that are going to be coming out of your mouth, they are going to send a vibration of inspiration all around, and it's not going to be touching this person. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to mess with like your mouth or your throat chakra. There's somebody doing voodoo with jawbones. It's in a brown box and pictures. That's what I saw. I also saw some other things too, but I'm not gonna really talk about it. For some of you too, if you do work with your hands, or if you're like a tarot reader, they're trying to bind your hands. So you can't use your hands, or you get like your hands start aching, arthritis and things like that. They're trying to bind your hands so you can't work with your hands. Some of you are like healers or like doctors or nurses, or you just like, you use your hands to like help people in some sort of way. They're trying to bind your hands and close your mouth. Oh wow, look. The Knight of Cups reverse, it says manipulative. Yeah. Untruthful. Manipulative. I'm telling you, this is a narcissist. This narcissist could very well be either contacting somebody who does voodoo, or I really don't feel like this person is doing it themselves. I feel like this is somebody who, they'll pay someone to do something that they're too scared to do themselves. And in this case, it would be voodoo, right? Like dark voodoo, like menacing dark voodoo to like block you and bind you and keep you to shut up. But because they're too scared to do it themselves, they're too scared of the consequences, they'll have someone else to do it. But it's like you're still involved. You're not doing it, but you hired it, right? You're the middleman, so you're still involved. So God's like, you know what? Get your shoes, let's go. Come on. They're like, wait, I'll stop. I'll find my own path. God's like, listen, that horn's been blown 2 horns ago. That bowl has been poured. Like, come on. I got a couple karmas to pick up on the way. Let's go. Put your shoes on. Let's go. Like, I don't have time for this. God's like that fed up parent, you know, like, come on, let's get in the car. Let's go. You know, it's so funny. What time is it? I gotta hurry up. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person is going to be losing a lot of things. I'm telling you, they're going to be experiencing a lot of hits. They could be also going into some sort of debt. They were trying to force a power dynamic, right? And it's God's really showing them who has power. God's really showing them, you want to be in a power dynamic so bad, let me show you what a power dynamic is. I'll show you, not a problem. Because it's not going to be with my collective, it'll be with me. Unfairness, yeah, like this person, like how is that fair? You're mad because someone has inspiration and you don't, and you're blaming them and you want to take it out on them. That's not fair. That's another reason why they're getting called judgment on them. And justice, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple more. Pumpkin pie.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
Strength. On the bottom of the deck upright. Clean out your social media. This person is on your social media. But I feel like this is somebody who's like in your close personal accounts. If you have any close personal accounts on social media. Like, you'll know what accounts you have, but this person is in there. You need to remove this person from your social media. From your close personal accounts. Obviously, if you have like a huge following on social media, there's not that much, you can't really do anything about that, right? There's really not, that's not necessary. But this is somebody who is close enough to you in some way to where they're noticing a difference, right? So they talked about you when you weren't what you are now, right? Saying, oh, you'll never be this, blah, blah, blah. And now that you are what you are now, it's still a problem, right? So you're gonna have to, go scroll through your friends list, and if you come across a profile where you get like this feeling, delete it. But if you come across a profile where it's nothing, then keep it. Right? Now, you might realize, wow, I have like 6 friends on here, then so be it. Because realistically, why do people need like 2,000 friends on like Facebook? Right? Like, I mean, unless you're like a social media influencer or something like that. Take those off.
Ah!
She gets so mad at me.
Don't use it.
New relationship or love, yeah.
Don't use it.
Yeah, baby, leave it off. New relationship or love, yeah. You're getting new relationships and new love. This could also be you have a new relationship with yourself, a new sense of love for yourself, a new relationship with God, a new relationship with like loving God. Hold on, let me one second. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. So, yeah. This person could be emotionally immature. I do feel like if it's not that they're emotionally immature, I feel like part of this obsession is the fact that you're able to love yourself. And with the Page of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like they're obsessed with the concept of one loving themselves. Luna,
It's stuck in my hair.
hold on. Her hair got stuck in the Christmas tree and she goes, "You saved me." She's so funny. Okay, so this person could have an obsession with the fact that you love yourself, or you're capable of, I'm hearing renewing your love, right? Loving yourself, finding love, having love. They're stuck and obsessed with the concept of self-love. And it could be because they don't know how it works. And I feel like they don't know how it works. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it does. They don't know how to do it. And I feel like that's why they're watching you, because it's kind of like, how did you learn how to love yourself? I want to learn how to do that too. But the way you learned, or the way it's different for everybody, right? It's like, how do you heal from your traumas? Well, like, it's different for everybody, all right? I feel like this person is obsessed with, like, they're also having trouble of what to love about themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, because it's kind of like, to them, they're like, they don't know what to love or what's lovable. But at the same time, like, I hate to say it, that's not 5151. It's not your responsibility to figure out how this person can love themselves. It's not your responsibility to help this person inspire self-love within themselves. It's not your job. That's not what you're, I mean, I feel like for some of you, this is somebody who you, like, know, but, like, by passing. Like, you don't really... For some of you, this could be an ex. For some of you, it could be, like, a family member. But I'm getting the feeling that this is somebody who you, like... Like, this person knows who you are. You know this person, like... But, like, personally, like, you may not hang out with this person, or, like, I don't know, it's kind of giving one of those people that were, like, you met a couple times and then you, like, befriended on social media, and then years and years and years and years and years went by, and you kind of forgot about them, and, like, every now and then you'll see one of their posts pop up, and, like, oh, they got married, like, oh, they got a job, or, oh, they did this, like, you know, it's cool. I'm getting the feeling this is someone like that. And so they watched you loving yourself throughout the years, and they are still like, how did they do that? But for some of you, this is somebody like a family member, or like a friend, or a ex, a lover. Okay, this is somebody who's also stuck in their head. They have an obsession with, like, there's something. They're obsessing over something. An ex. So for some of you, this could be an ex of yours. I'm also getting, this is somebody who, like, that's not going to be for everybody. And the only reason why I'm saying it is because something just popped into my head. This could be, for some of you, this could be somebody who, like, you may have had somewhat of a connection with, but it was never really, like, they were never really your significant other, like a fling or something. I feel like whoever this person is, they're making it seem like their part or their role in your life was much bigger and much more important than it actually was. But this is somebody from your past. Somebody's first, last, middle initial could start with the name X. Well, I feel like this person, they're trying to pinpoint something, either with themselves, or they're trying to like watch you so they can be like, ah, that's what it is. That's what inspired them. That's what did it. Like they're really trying to pinpoint something. And God's like, what are you doing? 888 balance. Everything is falling into place as it should. 888 balance. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's giving excitement. It's giving new. It's giving adventure. It's giving wonder. It's giving beginnings. It's giving endings. Right? It's... Let me shuffle, man. Attacking your third eye chakra. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to know who they are. So it's kind of... It's so funny because it's kind of like... You'll scroll through your social media, right? And then just before you get to 5555, just before you get to this person's profile... Like, you'll hear a noise, or like, you know, something will catch your eye, or like your kid would call you, or like, oh, I forgot the timer on the oven, right? Or like the doorbell will ring, or like a phone call would happen, right? Just before you get to their profile, because they don't want you to know who they are. Or just before you really try to like zero in on like the crowd and get to them, a bird will, and you're like, oh, I got a bird, right? This person, you're close to figuring out who this person is. They don't want you to know who they are. Attacking your third eye chakra. When it is unbalanced, you're delusional, fearful. I can't even say the word because it's not even in my vocabulary. Right? No man puts fear in my heart other than the Most High God. Seriously, though. And then brain fog, right? You're confused as to who this person would be, but you're getting close to figuring out who this person is. Or you've already figured out who this person is. But this person is like, no, it's not me, it's not me. Like, they're trying to gaslight you into making you think that they're not who you know they are. Like, no, it's not me. And God's like, let's go. Get your things, let's go, because we got things to do. Fearful, brain fog, psychic disorder, anxiety, tension. But when it is open and active, when your third eye is open and active, clarity, intuition, self-realization, right? Ace of Cups, awareness, transcend, remember your dreams. There are things in your dreams that this person doesn't want you to remember because the things that you can see in your dreams are showing you what's going on around you. It's like tarot. Tarot tells you what's going on around you. Your dreams tells you what's going on around you. And if you can't remember your dreams, you won't know what's going on around you. And you'll just be like, la, 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 la. Everything's good. Meanwhile, you've got someone playing with bones trying to shut your mouth and bind your hands. And you're not going to know who this person is, but your dreams are telling you it's this person. Right? But this person's like, no, it's not me. It's not me. Right? Your third eye, no, it's not me. And God's like, it's this person. Please don't ignore me. That's what it says. Because the minute that you realize who this person is, they're going to be excommunicated. It's like black screen, blocked, ignored, denied. Right? And they're like, no, wait. No, I'll find my own path. No, you're handsome. You're beautiful. You got this. You're a winner. Go find your happiness. And God's like, let's go. Let me get like one or two more and then I'm going to close it. They haven't woken up. That's what it says. I got to rewrite that though. I'll rewrite that in a second. You were right about everything. I know. If only you knew what we did / said behind your back. Baby, what are you eating? Oh, okay. See? You were right about everything. You know what you know. And this person was really trying to gaslight you into like, no. Let's just, no. It's not me. It's not us. No. And God's like, it's these people. It's this person. It's that woman. It's that man. God's telling you. But this person, I'm telling you, this is a narcissist who's very skilled There is no mind games that they will not play. There is no gaslight that they will not gaslight. It's because it's the image of pretending to be the good guy or the good girl, right? They won't put their hands on you. They won't actively go rah 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 and start the drama, but you better believe they had a very heavy hand behind the scenes, and it's this person. And you're either getting close to figuring out who this is, or you knew who this person was, and it's like this person was trying to, no, it's not me. And God's like, it's that person. All right, bye.